Hi, my name is Tim Andrews, and today I'll be talking about the connections between health literacy and education and wellness. So I've definitely experienced, definitely recently, some of the issues in my own personal communication skills with patients, working with middle school patients and having communication and comprehension skills of younger than I'm used to. I've definitely seen differences in the way that people understand and comprehend the information that I'm providing to them. So, in regards to health literacy, I think it's important to not only look at just someone's reading ability. That's what you typically think about when you think about literacy, is like reading ability, but also the ability to listen, speak, read, write, and even math skills to comprehend facts and figures that are presented in patient documentation. Um, and so all of these different things can have a large impact on health. So when it comes to health literacy, um, you need to focus on more than just the individual, um, and you need to kind of look at all of the different factors that influence a patient and their ability to comprehend and analyze information. So as we're designing and using patient education, we need to be able to speak to their level. So looking at the population and looking at their literacy abilities and education level is going to be important going forward in designing education documents. I think also one thing that can be kind of frustrating, at least for me, for what I've experienced, is, and from the reading as well, um, that patient education takes time, um, and that can kind of be the excuse that it takes too much time to be able to comprehend and check and assess if the patient understood the material that was provided to them. However, I think I've also noticed that it would actually probably save me time by improving my abilities to communicate, because it would save me time from explaining the same information multiple times. So using things such as like the teach back technique can kind of check and assess for understanding before moving forward. So the big um, step going forward to the big connections is the connections with that health literacy has with wellness and with education in general. So wellness is really also connected, and shows from the literature, um, in people's home life, and how that affects their ability to learn and improve their own abilities. So if their home life is stressful, that can negatively impact their ability to develop and grow and obtain information. So that kind of explains a lot of disparities that certain populations have, as if their maybe their home life or their situations while they're going through development is causing negative impacts on their health literacy. Another point that kind of really stuck out for me from the reading is the impact that family has on wellness. So having how much the parent or family member cares or knows about their own health skills and wellness has a great impact on the child. So how often that they're shown that the child sees that they are taking their glycemic index if they're diabetic, or how much they're interested in wellness, nutrition, etc., has a large impact on the child. So in order to kind of stop and to improve wellness, um, health literacy needs to improve, and so therefore, parents, they're as healthcare providers, we need to educate the parents, and so that the parents can then educate their children. So it's kind of a full circle experience how important all of these different things come together. I think going forward for myself, I think I always, I've tried to sound intelligent to my patients, and have been using, maybe complex words, or want to be very specific. But instead, I need to kind of synthesize the information and understand, and make sure that the information that I'm providing to patients is appropriate for that specific reading level. And also by using techniques like the teach back technique, I think will be really beneficial in assessing patients' learning. Yeah, thank you.